This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So if you have a package by Tomcat, we can deploy. Tomcat like application servers, we can deploy. Suppose I am having one static file. Then how to deploy this one? Definitely, any static content cannot be deployed by using application servers. Okay. If you want to deploy only like packages, you can use application servers. But if you want to deploy some lightweight files like HTML files, CSS files, JavaScript files, those things cannot be deployed by using application servers. Then what to do? For same deployment purpose, we can use web servers also. Web servers. Now, in place of application servers, we will use web servers for same purpose only. It is also for deployment only. These are web servers. Now we will see. Of course, we are having some varieties of web servers like why they are being used. What is the purpose of using web servers now? Of course, normally that in real time we can use two different purposes. These web servers. First one is to deploy. You can select to deploy lightweight files like HTML, some CSS, cascade style sheets. Those things can be deployed by using web servers. There is one more purpose of using web servers. It can be used as a load balancer. Okay, it can be used as a load balancer also. Load balancer. You see what is load balancer? What is load balancer? We'll see now. For example, I want to deploy one application. I want to deploy one application. Whatever the application, like static or dynamic, very different. I want to deploy my application. So definitely, if you deploy into single server, if you deploy application to only one server, if there is a problem with what will happen? Of course, assume I have only one server now. In this server, my application is running due to some reason like due to more traffic or due to heavy load, whatever the reason, the server is down. Now the server in which you have deployed application that is down now. Then definitely the customers or end users, they cannot access the application, right? Because the server is down. Then how they can access? They should automate, right? For that purpose, in real time, anybody don't want to deploy application to only single server, right? Definitely they will use multiple servers for deployment purpose. Same application, they will run in multiple instances, I can say. In that case, what they will do is for that, of course, assume right now I have deployed it to all three machines. Same application running in three machines. Of course, if there is a problem with this one, still we have two more, right? If there is a problem with at least one or two also, no problem. Why? Because we have one more way, one more, right? Now, of course, same is running in three different machines. Now, assume this is the customer or end user. How this person can access? Suppose normally, right? If you deploy something in this, if you deploy something in this already, right? How to access this one, like something like IP address, whatever, like 13.27 or something. Okay. Assume this is the IP address, colon, port number 8080 or something. If you change port number also, no problem, right? You know how to change port number also. If you deploy application this one, this is the way how to access, right? If you give this URL, definitely customers can, of course, you now let us take the context path, context path, context path, right? Something like flipkart.com, flipkart1.com, flipkart1.com. This is the way, right? Here flipkart1.com is like context path. Okay. Now in this one also same application in different server. It is also like something like whatever 13.67.120.7 whatever. Let me take like this. This is the IP address, colon, port number is this one. Let me take something like flipkart2.com, flipkart2.com. Now by using this one, by using the help of this one, the customer can able to access this one. Of course, if you use this URL, customer can able to access this one, right? Likewise, for this also there can be some URL, right, to access this one. Let us assume this is something like whatever 21.45.111.20 whatever. Okay, something like colon 8080. Let me take context path like flipkart3.com. I have three servers with same application running inside them. But for customers, I have shared three different. Of course, if I share only this URL, any of those are customers, whatever, they can able to communicate to this one only. If this is down, definitely they can able to access this one, right? If you share only this URL, customers can able to access only this one. If you give only this one, still customers can able to access only this one, not others. It is not a solution. It is not a solution. Of course, my application is running three different missions. Now it requires to give different URLs. Definitely, anybody won't give you multiple URLs for same application. They will give only one URL for the application. How they are going to give? They will use load balancer. They will use load balancer. They won't do like this. They will create load balancer. Let me show you what is load balancer. Okay. Now they will create a load balancer. This is like a load balancer. In the load balancer, first of all, we have to register all of them. We have to register these three. First of all, we have to register these three. This one I will register in this load balancer. At the same time, this one also they will register in this load balancer. Same thing. This one, whatever, not only 3 or 2. If you have 20 servers also with same application running inside them, definitely we have to register all of them as a target groups in the load balancer. Now I have registered all of them. Of course, this is called actual load balancer. This is called load balancer. Load balancer. Now for this one also definitely I will get one URL, right? For this load balancer also we'll get one URL like this, something like 15 colon whatever the IP will do, right? Something like 15.100.45.3 whatever colon. Now it is like Flipkart.com. Flipkart.com. Of course, there is a concept called DNS name also. DNS. So normally, if you take any option like Flipkart.com, Gmail.com, something like Paytm.com, Amazon.com, if you take anything, normally they will give only that one. They won't give something like 192 dot something. They won't give, right? Why? Because they will the different the domain name. Okay, they will purchase domain name. They will give that one domain name. Of course, as of now, I don't want to go that one. Domain name that is different. Okay. Now, like this, if you share this URL, now customers they will interact with this one only, right? Why? Because they know only this URL. This is the URL now. Only they know this URL. Customers, instead of giving 3 different this one and this one and this one URL to the end users, now I will share only this one, this URL. Now any number of customers from anywhere they can able to access this one only. Of course, this is the load balancer URL actually. Now in the load balancer, I have 3 different things. I have registered this one, 3 different things as a target groups. Now the load balancer can divert traffic to any one of these things, right? Any one of these three. Why? Because it can have all of the data, right? This one is having registered this one. This one also registered in this one. Similarly, this one also registered in this one. Right? Now, with a single URL, they are able to access either this one or this one or this one. Now, definitely, of course, assume it is down. Still no problem because load balancer, of course, the end users or customers can able to access via load balancer only. Load balancer will divert traffic to any of the servers in which application running. Suppose the first one is down, still no problem, right? Why? Because this load balancer know 3 targets. It will try to send this request to this one. If it is failed, definitely send the request to one more also. Now from this, we will get response, right? Definitely we are able to see the application. That's it. There should not be any downtime. Okay. Likewise, okay, load balancer. Of course, if there is problem with this one, no problem, right? Because I have 2 more. Now the traffic can divert it to first one or third one. Some load balancer. Right. Then for this load balancer purpose also we can use web server. One of the web server acts like load balancer. Okay. Now we will see some of the load balancers. Examples of load balancer. Of course, in the market, There are so many web servers like nginx. This is one of the web server name, nginx only. This is name nginx. We will call it as a nginx. We will call it as a nginx. Pronunciation is like nginx. Okay. We're having something like Apache. This is a product from Apache only. Apache HTTP server. Apache HTTP server. This is also one of the web server name. Likewise, there is some Apache. Now it is over. Okay. IBM HTTP is also there. IBM HTTP server is there. Something like Oracle iPlanet is there. Oracle iPlanet. There is a product from Oracle, that is Oracle iPlanet. Likewise, we can have so many kinds of examples of load balancers. So as of now, for our discussion, let's use something like Apache product, HTTP server. Now we will install HTTP server. We will try to deploy. We will try to deploy some HTML page, some static content. We will try to access from outside. That's it. Okay. This is simple only. Now let me launch one server. This is my AWS account. Let me launch one reader machine only. Let me take Red Hat mission. Free tier mission enough for me. Of course, as of now, what is it? Don't worry. I am taking default only. Of course, if you remember, in the previous class, we have seen how to open port number, right? Normally, after in the previous class, like we were discussing about Tomcat, I recorded port number 8080 because Tomcat port number 8080. By default, you can see here, only port number 20 is open. Later, how I have opened 8080 or some other port number means in the server, under security groups, under launch wizard, I have added an inbound rule. There I have added one extra rule like any port number, all traffic means all port numbers. Likewise, I have added. If you want, you can add here itself. That is one way. Of course, while launching mission also under this, so you can see under security this 6-step actually. Here you can see right now the only port 22 port number. Of course, the web server port number is like 80. Port number is 80, simply 80 only. 80. Web server port number 80 only. Application server port number is 8080. For this one, port number is 80 only. Okay. Now let me add port number here. Add rule. As of now, I want to do, of course, you know, right? If you want to all port numbers, go to all traffic. Now you can see port range like this. That means I am opening port numbers from 0 to 625. Those many number of ports I am opening. 0 to this one. Range of files, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1000, 2000, and so on. 65,000, 56. Those many number of port numbers I am opening. If you do like this. If you want to open a specific port of 80, like this. Custom TCP. Here you have type only 80. That's it. That means I am opening only 80 port number. Okay. As of now, it is only enough for me 80. Review and launch. Launch. Now my server is getting ready. Of course, if you remember, there is a command called service command, right? Can anybody tell me how the service command syntax? Service command. Command name is service. In Linux commands, you have seen two commands like service command and systemctl command. There is a command like this: service, service name, service, service name followed with some options. Options means here like start, restart, stop, likewise, enable, likewise. Of course, not only this one, there is a similar command, similar command. This is a similar, same command only, but a different way. Like systemctl, systemctl. For this one, first options I have to use, later service name. Right? We have discussed these things. Separately, I have discussed. At the same time, while explaining about SSH and SCV commands also, I explain them. Okay. I can use any of these three, any of these two commands to check whether one service is running or not. Right? Of course, we have seen one more command also, like if you want to install something, if you want to, I want to install wget or I want to install unzip. Then how to install? There is a command called yum install yum. Yum is a, if you want to install something in Red Hat or CentOS flavors of Linux, we have this yum as a package installer. Of course, if you are using something like Debian or Ubuntu machines, then in them we have to apt as the package. Okay, as of now I have taken this Red Hat only, so I will do yum install, right? Yum install followed by anything like a git, like wget or unzip, whatever. This is how to install something. Yum install followed by name. Now let me connect to this one. First of all, let me check whether a service is running or not related to HTTPD, Apache HTTPD. Definitely it could not be zero because I have taken fresh mission. Then how can we expect that one? Okay, I am connecting. You know, right? I have copied this command. Now I am opening git bash from my downloads. Where I am opening from downloads means in my downloads only I am having this dump file. That's it. Confirmation asking, confirmation, yes. Now you can see I have connected, right? I have connected. Right now I'm EC2 user. EC2 is not a admin user. So let me switch to root user. Otherwise, you know, right? If you want to execute some commands, as a root user, we have this sudo command, sudo. Okay. Anyhow, I will switch to root user. Sudo sui. Now I'm root user. Now let me check whether a service is there or not with the name HTTP. By default, it would not be there, right? Let me confirm. Service. Service name HTTPD. Let me take status. I am saying status. You can see it is showing service could not be found. Of course, let me use like this HTTPD dot service. It also same way, right? That means the service is not there as of now. If you install, then only I will get, right. Now I want to install HTTPD. How to install HTTPD? Simple, right? Yum install. Yum install. Yum install HTTPD. HTTPD. Confirmation I think I can confirmation I can install, right? Yum install HTTPD I can. hit enter. Now it is getting installed HTTP server. That's it. With the single step, I am installing HTTP server, web server. It is like product from Apache HTTP server. Now it is installed. Now let me check status one more time. Service name status. You can see. Of course, before installing this HTTP server, if you try to check the status, it is showing could not be found, right? You can see it is showing could not be found. This is the command I have used. This is output I am getting, right? Now same command I am using. Service name status. Now it is showing. It is there, right? It is there. You can see active, inactive. Of course, loaded. Active, it is inactive. It is there, but it is not active now. How you got this one? Just I have installed, right? By using install, I have installed. Now it is inactive. How to make it as active? We have to start it, right? If you start, it will be active, right? Just I have installed. I want to start it. How to start? For the same service command, I told, right? Options I can give. Options like start, stop, restart, enable, like that I can give. Okay. As of now, let me start this one. How to start? Same command, but with different option like start, str, start. Service name, start. It is showing started only. How to confirm start? Let me check status one more time. For confirmation, whether it is started or not, let me check status one more time. Status. Now you can see it is running, right? Earlier it was showing inactive there. Now it is showing active running. You can, of course, you can see here itself running, listening on port number 80. They are clearly showing, right? This port number 80 is working right. Of course, I have opened 80 port number also, right? I have opened the port number 80 also. Now let me try to access. If any application running in a server, not the application, something like just I have installed this HTTP, right? HTTP is a web server. It is running. I want to access. How to access? In previous class, we have access to Tomcat by using IP address for 8080, right? Same thing also I will do. This is the server. You can see here. This is the server's public IP. This is the server's public IP. Copy this one. Use here something like paste. Column 8 is simply 80. But if you hit enter, automatically that 80 will disappear. Of course, I have typed 80. If you hit enter, automatically that this 80 will disappear because it won't take. That is different. Okay. Still it works. Still it will work on. Why? Because already I have opened 80, right? At the time of mission creation itself, under config security group, I have opened the port number, right? That's why it will have worked. Now you can see. You can see this is the home page of the Apache sheet, so I can say. This is like test page only. It is working for, that's why I'm seeing this one. If you place some content that I can see here, as of now, I have installed web server just now, right? Fresh one I have taken. I have started. Now I'm seeing the default content in this one. But I want to place some content here, right? Of course, now if you share this URL, not this site, this URL, you people also can able to access. Let me share this one. Anybody can access from anywhere. Anybody from anywhere. I have shared this one. If you people like to access, chat box, I have shared one URL. If you click on this one, definitely you can see the same page. whatever you are seeing on my screen, you people also can able to see the same thing, right? Anybody trying? Okay. Now I want to place something here. Of course, this is the default one. Now I want to place something here. Okay. I want to place something. How to place something here? In regards to this Apache HTTP server, I want to discuss 2 points. In Apache HTTP server, we are going to have one configuration file. We will have a configuration file. Where it is? Of course, let me try to read this one something. Try to see something. If you are an administrator, you may now add content to the web root directory. Web root. What is web root? If you see here, they have given also. If you see here, they have given also. You can see. You may now add content in the directory. This one. If you want to add some content in web server, where I want to admit in this location only. Under web www.html. This is the default path where I have to add something. If you add there, then others can see. That's it. Others means anybody. Anybody can able to access content. I am copying this one because here I want to maintain. Okay. Now let me copy this one. So what is this one? This is like where www.html. Static, something like files to be uploaded here. Okay, then others can able to access this one in this location under where www.html. If you place any static content like HTML files, anybody can see that one. Then deployment, of course, what is deployment? If you have something with us, if you are able to share to others, that is called deployment only. Deployment means whatever you have created or whatever you have developed, that you are making available to customers. That's it. That is called deployment only. There is no nothing other than that one. Deployment that one only. Whatever you have created, that you are making available to the customer. That is called deployment. That's it. Now, I will create one. Of course, I will tell you one more path also here. I think it is not shown here. Variety system, changes configuration file. Under etc, of course, they have given some nginx only. They have given it for nginx. But for HTTPD, under etc only, under /etc only. Let me tell that part. Under /etc, after installing, I can get some protocol HTTPD. In this, there is config under conf. The file name is httpd.conf. httpd.conf. This is the configuration file. This is the Apache HTTPD web servers configuration. Where it means in this path. Under etc, under HTTPD, under conf. This could be there. This file is called Apache HTTPD servers configuration file. Okay. If you see this one, if you open this file, definitely I can see something about what is the port number. This path I can see here only. Okay, let's open this one. Give my session time out. Session timed out for my server. Let me try to reconnect. Reconnected and switching to root user. Okay. Now let me open that configuration file where it is under etc, under httpd, under conf. There could be this file. Let me open this file. I can see there's something there. Okay. Even that path also I can see there. That root directory path, like where www.html also I can see. Let me open that file. How to open that file? Let me use cat command to display content. Otherwise, it will be whatever. Okay. Where it is under etc, under httpd, under conf. The file name is http. Okay, this one. Okay. This is the file. This is called Apache HTTP servers configuration file. Let me open this file to see content. Okay, this is the file. This is the file I have opened. This is the command I have used to see the content. You can see using comment node. You can see, right? This was a comment, right? You can see here. This is the server root. This is the server's root actually. Like etc HTTP. On the etc, I'm saying HTTP, right? That's it. Go down. You can see less than 80. That means it's the port number 80, right? Port number 80. I don't. Of course, if you want to change port number, here you have to change. If you want to change the port number, I don't like 80. Then you can change here. If you don't like 80, you can change here only. Okay. Of course, already you know, right? If you do any modifications in this configuration file, you have to restart. In the previous class, we have changed the default port number of 80 to something like 888, right? How we have changed in the Tomcat configuration file. What is Tomcat's configuration file name? What is the Tomcat's configuration file name that we have used to change the port number? Yes. No. I don't know where getting can be done. Setting.xml is the Maven's configuration file, right? In Maven only you have seen this setting.xml file. But in Tomcat, what is the configuration file you have considered to change the port number? Of course, can we have this setting.xml in the Tomcat? No, right? Then what is the Tomcat's configuration file to change the port number? You don't know. I think you are not at all preparing here. Simply you are attending for classes. Okay, no, that's not correct. Okay, server.xml, right? Server.xml. Okay. Similarly, in this is the configuration file. HTTP servers. Okay. Anyhow, now we can see. If you modify there, what I have done, I have restarted HTTP Tomcat, right? Similarly, here also, if you modify in this one, I have to stop and start the HTTP. How to stop this one? Same command, right? Service httpds httpd stop on start, otherwise they will restart also, no problem. Then reflect, right? Okay. I'm going down to show something. Of course, you can see here the Apache. If you install HTTP server, automatically I can see one extra called Apache here also. Apache. This is the username. I am going down. You can see now. This is also very important for us. Document root where www.html in this web servers, not only this HTTPD. If you take nginx also, in nginx also I can see the same path like this, where www.html. In this location, we have to maintain some static content, so that whatever the content I am maintaining here, that I can see in this home page. As of now, I am seeing this one, right? If you maintain something in this location, definitely I can see same thing in this page, right? That also I will show you now. Okay. If you want, you can change this one also if required. As of now, you don't want any default changes. If you want, you can change, no problem. Okay. Now let me get out of this one. One more time, just snap. Sudo su. Now I want to let me create one static content. Not, it is not required to maintain HTML. If you want, you can maintain some normal text file also. Okay. Where I want to maintain, just to see, right, in that where www.html. I will open this location. In this, I will create some files. Okay. I want to go there. How to go there? I want to go there. CD. Of course, if you, I can create like this also. Vi where under where www.html. File name is something whatever index.html. Index.html. This is the default name I have to use. This is also default name. This is the file name. You know this. This is the path. In this path, I am creating this file. I can use this command also. Okay. Otherwise, let me go there. How to go there? CD command, right? CD where www.html. Okay. Now I am in this location, right? You can see. Now I am in this location. Now let me list that is there. As of now, I cannot see anything. Okay. Now I want to create one file here. The file name is index.html. This is the default name actually. Index.html. Let me create that one. Now I'm creating here. Vi index.html. Of course, I don't want to write any HTML. If you want, you can write, no problem. Let me write something here like, okay, let me use something that, of course, if you know, you can use, otherwise normal text only, you can use, no problem. Okay, as of now, I am using some in HTML. There is a tag called h1 header. This is called a header tag, header. Okay, let me write something, something like I'm writing something. Welcome to web servers. Something I'm writing. Something I'm typing here. I want to close this tag. How to close this tag means like this. H1 tag I'm closing. This is called tag opening. This is the how to close the tag. Just I have this symbol. That's it, right? Let me use one more tag also. Likewise, I can use maximum for 8 headers. This is called actually header tag. Tag name is header. H1 H means header. Okay. One more tag I have is something like examples are something like examples are like HTTPD nginx. I don't write all of them like this. Let me close this tag also. How to close this one, right? You know this one. Similarly, H2. Okay. Whatever you want. Something. Let me use one more also. Just type it something done. Let me close this tag also like this. If you don't like this HTML, normal text only you can use, no problem. I will show that one also. Okay. This is what I am mentioning here. Of course, if you save this file, definitely what are the content like welcome to web servers. Examples are these things and done. These three lines I can see in this page. As often as I refresh, I cannot see. Okay. Now, if you save this file, definitely I can see there. Okay. Let me see. Save and exit. Now let me show you this page. Definitely I can see what is there. You can see I am seeing the content there, right? Now if you share this URL, of course same URL, right? Same URL only. You try to access this URL, same URL, whatever I have shared earlier, same thing only. Because the same IP address, right? Now you can see this one. Earlier you are seeing that default content. Now we are seeing your file content. This is what I have written there, right? Let me show you the content of this one. This is what I have written, right? This is the static file I have written now. I am seeing same content only in this page, right? That means I have deployed. I have deployed only I can say I have deployed. Suppose I want to maintain one more file. Let me maintain one more file. Other than this name, if you want to maintain one more file, let me use one more file, something like sample, whatever, sample.txt. I mean something else, something like hi. I have typed something here, escape colon W. Now in this location, where www.html, I may have two files now. Index file is there. One more file has been sample.txt. Now, which content I can see? Of course, by default, I can see this content only. This file content only. This file content I see, right? Free brush also I can see. Then I want to see this one also. I want to see this one also. How to see this one? If you want to see this one, if you remember earlier I have used context path, right? Similarly, here also I have to do this one. Sample.txt. I want to use here something like slash sample. What is the file name? Sample.txt, right? Now you can see. I am seeing there, right? Whatever the sample.txt file contains, I am seeing this one. Of course, if I share this URL, anybody can access this content. That's it. It's also very simple, I can say. Here I can maintain any kind of files, not only files. If you want to maintain some logos or your photo, whatever, images. Definitely, anybody can able to access. Let me get one more file also. One more file. Of course, this is the default file name is this one, index.html. That's why without any context path, without having this one. Without having this one, I am seeing this one. I'm going to serve examples or something. If it is a context path, over that particular file I can see that. Okay. Let me change some. I want to do one more file here. VI something like something. I'm writing something like example. File name is example. You can use. Let me use some cap letters. Example. Within also I made something. Something I'm maintaining. I'm maintaining a. That's it. This is the file content I am maintaining. Now in this example, I am seeing a multiple layers I have written, right, in this file. Now how to access this one means, of course, same thing, right? Now if you share this example, right? Yeah. Now I'm seeing, right? If I share this URL, you people also can see. If you want, you can see. That's it. Now I have deployed static content. Of course, I have written one sample HTML file and normal files. Of course, this is not mandatory to use HTML file here. I can write in this normal content also. Let me show you. Let me in this index.html file. It is not required to maintain HTML also. Let me change this one. I want to change this one. Let me edit the entire file. Of course, if you don't know how to write the HTML content, also no problem. That is what I am trying to say. You can maintain normal text only here. Something like today is. I have written something like this in this file. Can I see this content now? Just now I have modified this index.html file. This is the content. Today is Monday. Have a nice day. Oh, sorry. No problem. I have. Hmm. Okay. Uh, okay. Now this is the content. Today is Monday. Have a nice day. This is what the content in this HTML file. How to access this one means no need to use any context path, right? Simple. This one. Now we can say I'm seeing that one, right? It is not mandated to write any HTML format. You can maintain some other format, no problem. Even if you maintain some image also, it will take whatever. Other than this index HTML name, if you want to use some other name, definitely I have to use context path here, like slash something that name, right? That also you see, right? Here I have three files here. If you want to see content of this one only, you only that the server site address called 80. For remaining files, I have the context path that the file name also like this. Okay, that's it. This is very simple only. If you have a packages by using application servers, I can deploy. If you have a normal files like static content, if you want to deploy something, of course, now let me. I want to share one file in the internet. Then I will say how to. Let me copy everything. Of course, assume I wanted to maintain that installation process. Whatever something. Let me take something. This is the Maven installation steps, right? This is the Maven installation steps, right? Already you know. Let me maintain this one. I want to maintain this internet. Then what to do? Let me get something file like something I made in here, Maven installation. Whatever you can do, no problem, right? Maven installation steps. So in this file, I have made this information. Okay. Now in our Apache HTTP servers document. This is called document root, right? Where www.html. This is called actually documentation root. Documentation root. Why? Because we will maintain documents here. That's why it is called documentation root. Okay. Now I am having so many files here. 4 files are there. Already know this one. This is special. No need to use any context path for this one. For remaining, definitely I have the context path. Of course, I have this one. Now in this, I am having this content. In this file, this content is there. Then how you people can able to access this one? You people means anywhere from anybody. How they can access means this is the file, right? Let me take this name. This is the file name. We have got means for context path. Now slash this one. I will use this one. Now if you enter, you can see. You see, right? Now I am sharing this in our group. You try to access this one. If you click on the link, definitely people can see this one, right? Not on anything. Anything if I want to share to others, I can keep in this location where www.html. Okay. You are seeing, right? Whatever I am seeing on the screen, you will also be able to see, right? Not only you and me, anywhere in the globe with the proper internet connection, they can see same name if they hit this URL. That's it. So because I have deployed this content in the HTTP servers document root directory with this name. That's right. This is very simple actually. Okay. Of course, I can maintain many emails also. I don't have emails right now. No problem. Now this is what. Now we have seen deployments like by using application solutions of deploy, by using app solutions of deploy, right? Now deployment is more actually. What is the purpose of using our DevOps is for deployment, right? As of now, I'm saying for deployment automation purpose, you can use DevOps methodology. Now, whatever the content I am sharing in this web servers or application servers, customers are seeing so that I can have some business. Still, it is not complete actually. The process already you know, right? Now, if you remember, without checking any quality, whatever the, of course, keep it aside. Now, web servers keep it aside, or because it is for only static content, keep it aside. Now, in Tomcat, I have deployed something. I have taken the source code, whatever developers. I have not checked the code whether they are following standards or not. Without I can without checking the source code quality. So because whatever the developer that I have taken directly from the GitHub, I have created a package. I have deployed a package directly here. In some cases, definitely there is a problem with code, right? Then what to do? I have to check the source code quality. I have to check the source code quality first. Once if it is up to the mark, then only I can deploy to Tomcat. Okay, that is what I have to do. Of course, so now I have some work actually. I will continue tomorrow. That thing. Okay.